Welcome to MyLegislator.tv, and it's a special day. We are with, of course, Senator Harry Coates out in your abode, man. This is where you do your work.
This is the Senate chamber. This is it, right here. Yeah, this is where we hang out when we're in session. So
I'll tell you what, and that's what it is it's nice as just a citizen to be able to come up to the Capitol and actually watch the work being done, and sometimes it's fun work. Talk a little bit about some of the people and some of the things that were recognized this week on the floor, Harry.
Well, we're still working bills out of committee, so not too much going on the Senate floor right now, but we had some interesting people come to the Senate, and we recognized some people, memorialized a firefighter from Silver City that lost his life fighting a fire, and so we did that. It was a sad occasion, but something that was certainly needed to be done. We also had Miss Oklahoma here, and that was fun. Always to see her, Miss Oklahoma up there in her little crown, get her photo taken with her, and that's a fun deal. We also had the unveiling of the portraits of Pro Tem Coffee and Pro Tem Morgan, and did them simultaneously. And Senator Charlie Ford, who heads up the group that gets paintings and portraits for the Capitol, announced prior to unveiling, he said, it's been a long time since we've had a double hanging at the Capitol, and today is the day. So anyhow, we did that, and that was a lot of fun. It was. But it was mostly doing things like that on the floor rather than running bills, a few resolutions. But this week we're going to get down to business of kicking out the House bills and voting on them.
And the reason that we bring that up, Senator, is of course there's a lot of opportunity for people to be recognized out here. And as citizens, we just don't understand that. Talk a little bit about that, about how people can be recognized within the Capitol.
Well, people that you feel deserve to be recognized here. Of course, you have to go through Senate leadership to get that opportunity. But individuals that have done something that's really important to your district or important to the state of Oklahoma, and those who ball teams, for instance. Right now, we had some basketball teams that won the state championship, and Varnum girls, for one, won the state championship, and so it might be an opportunity to recognize them on the Senate floor, and things like that. Yeah, you can do that if you have someone, but you have to go through the right channels.
Yeah. Well, and Senator, is that something that somebody would come to you with from your district and say, hey, Senator Coates, is this something that may qualify, and maybe you help them with the process so it's not so scary for all of us?
Generally, that's the way it's done. Come to your legislator and ask them if this is something that might have some merit and might be able to be recognized on the Senate floor.
Hey, and Senator Coates' Secretary Lee is one of the most helpful up here. So give her a call at the number just following this interview, or just log right on MyLegislator.tv, info@MyLegislator.tv, and we'll hook you up as well. Another opportunity up here for the younger kids to be able to help out and gain some great experience. Talk about the PAGE program, Senator Coates.
Interesting that you bring that up. I am going without about 8 weeks of pages this year just because no one applied. Only had two individuals apply from my district. They have to be in high school. They have to apply. Have to go through the application process, and we just didn't have anyone apply. But you get to come up here for the entire week. Come up on Sunday night. The Senate takes care of your lodging, your meals, everything. You get to spend every day here at the Capitol, Monday through Thursday, and get to see how we operate. And you even get to have your own mock legislative session. So get to learn a lot about the governmental process and how we operate in state government. So I'd encourage any young person in high school that would be interested in coming up and paging for me to get their application in next year. And of course now we'll probably have a flood of applicants and it won't be, and we'll have to turn people away, but I was very disappointed this year that we did not have but 2 applicants that asked to come page. Now we try not to duplicate. If you page for me this year, probably not going to let you page next year, and same thing for last year. So I'd encourage anyone who's interested in government and wants to learn about the process to apply. If you're in high school, apply to PAGE.
I'll tell you what, that sounds like a fun week to be able to hang out with the people who are making the laws, making things happen in our state. What an opportunity for all young people in if you hear the term application, don't get put off by that. Is it a tough application, Senator Coates, or is it something pretty easy to just walk through?
Very easy, and my staff will help. Lee Thompson will help in the process. You generally get the application from the school counselor. We try to make sure all the schools have those, and you know, just have to work it in your schedule because it's going to be a full week. You're not going to be in class, so you know, you might have to arrange it a little bit. Some of the students. In times past have come up over spring break. Well, that'd be a fun thing to do over spring break, to come up and page at the Capitol, because we work right on through here. And but yeah, you get to eat at some really good places. You get to stay in a very nice hotel, and you get paid actually. So yeah, I think you get a little stipend for being up here, so you earn a little money.
All right. It's a great week at the Capitol, as always. Senator Harry Coates, thank you for taking your time and sharing with all of us about our government.
Well, thank you for your interest, and thanks for inviting me.